The evening begins with a general welcome to all the guests and speakers, some of whom will be participating in the conversation a little later. But the event is not declared open until a formal welcome from His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco, represented by his advisor, Andre Azoulay, who sets the tone for the conversation.
Any temptation to play a leadership role in Africa is doomed to failure. Any such drive must be abandoned and for all, because what matters is the promotion and win-win partnerships.
Founder of the Ibrahim Foundation, who's been described as straightforward even to world leaders, is even more honest tonight as he talks about Africa's unsung heroes.
The problem with Africa is that you don't know your heroes. You only know your bad leaders. Every one of you know about Mobutu, about all the criminals, the thieves, and Idi Amin. Every child in Africa knows Idi Amin. But you don't know who are our unsung heroes, unfortunately. We're trying to bring those people out of the shadows as a role models. We need to know our heroes. We need to write our own history.
There is more honesty from the former president of Germany, Horst Keller, and the UN Deputy Secretary General, Amina Mohammed, who goes even more personal with her story.
I go where, for years, it has been, for me, very difficult to say I didn't get the education I needed, because everybody thought, with this posh English accent, she has to have had a good education, she's a PhD. And so I had to work much, much harder. But my story is the story of millions of women. And if I don't use my story to make a difference, then I think that I have no business being in a place where it is demanded of me that I show leadership, because we know we have to make a difference today and not tomorrow.
We certainly shouldn't accept the idea that you have to be selfish, mean, or mendacious to be a leader. This doesn't mean that leaders have to be perfect. Imperfection is human. It is recognizing one's own imperfections that makes a good leader.
Punctuating the conversations are musical performances from Africa's best. From the Parliamentary Conference Center in Marrakesh, Morocco, Amarachi Ubani, Channel Television News.